Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to show you how to build your networks and then overlay it onto Google Earth today. I used it in my last chunklet, and I thought it was a great visualization. And thought I'd share it with you. So on the screen in front of you, you have my node set with 6 separate columns: ID, label, attribute, city, latitude, and longitude. You only really need ID, label, latitude, and longitude. But attribute and city are nice to have if you just want a little more information. For latitude and longitude, you see positive and negative numbers. For latitude, positive numbers represent the northern hemisphere, negative numbers represent the southern hemisphere, and for longitude, positive numbers represent the eastern hemisphere, negative numbers represent the western hemisphere. On a separate sheet, you can also make an edge set if you so desire. I chose not to. I just made it in Gephi itself, but it's an option if you want to do it. It's not that hard to do. All right, so to show you exactly how I did this, I'm going to go to my data laboratory first. I've already opened this in Gephi, but I'll go through the steps in case you're wondering. Click open, find your appropriate Excel spreadsheet right here, and then it lets you choose what sheet you want and whether it's a node table, edge table, however you want to deal with it. Just make sure it looks like the way you want it to look. Next, ensure each column is in the appropriate format that you want, and then click Finish. And the result is what we're used to seeing. For the edge set, as I said, I built my own here, you just choose the source, choose the target, and type of edge you want. Simple enough. All right, so now we're over to making our graph. You're going to need 1 plugin, and 2 are necessary in order to make this work the way you want it to. So first off, the first one you have to have is Export to Earth. This is the thing that will help you export a KMZ file for overlay onto Google Earth. Another nice one to have is called Geo Layout here, and that gives you a representation in Gephi itself. It's not a map, but it does place your nodes relative to one another in correct geographic format. All right, so make sure those are installed. All right, so here we are. This is the collection of nodes from our node set. I've gone to layout. I'm choosing Geo Layout. Looking down here, online documentation suggests using 20,000 as a scale factor. Make sure you're choosing the columns appropriate to the latitude and longitude. So as you can see, it shows latitude correctly, but longitude kind of left out. Wasn't sure, so we'll select that. You can choose the type of projection you want. I'm choosing Mercator, but there's several different other options, as you can see. Let's go with that. Also, mine was so small it didn't really matter. It centers it for you, and I haven't used looping, so there you go. But after that's all selected, you click Run, and there you go. It forms the graph that you want. Now, to export this, you go to Preview, and then you're going to end up simply just going to Export. You can adjust these things. They didn't have any effect on my representation on Google Earth, but they matter in other circumstances, just not mine. So in order to export it, go to File, Export, and choose Graph File. Ensure the file format is KMZ. If you click Save, in my circumstance, as you saw earlier, it did not automatically recognize my longitude column as the longitude, so I need to check that. So I'll go to Options and just kind of go down here. It's reading latitude correctly, but it's not reading longitude, so I just click that and we're good to go. All right, do that and then click Save. I've already saved it, so I'm going to forgo that. And then we'll open up get Google Earth going here. So here you have Google Earth, and this is indeed the Houston area. In order to upload the KMZ file, very easy. Open, find the file, and there you have it. It opens up into kind of a 3D viewing. I did not find that terribly helpful, but maybe you do. Also, the nodes ended up being pretty big. I did not find a good way to reduce those sizes. However, the further you scale out, or as you scale in, they do adjust. So anyway, that could be an area for further research for you guys. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.